Happy Self-Love Sunday, guys. So today is January 25th, 2026, and we're going to be talking about what else? Relationships. I know. I don't want to talk about relationships all the time. We're all on social media. People are engaging, having these conversations. What I will say is the only reasons why I be like engaging when it comes to certain content is because I want men to tell on themselves, and I want women to hear men tell on themselves. So that way they can always make a decision to put themselves first, right? Because the conversations that are being had, they're nothing new. Like I've stated before in previous videos, they're just bringing it to the forefront and saying, you know what? This is how we really feel. Ladies, pay attention. However, there's always a sector of men who's going to say things like, well, I love women, I support women, blah, blah, blah. Okay. They are always living double lives. They're going to be on this side when it comes to men and misogyny. They're going to be on this side when it comes to women and being, feminist, whatever. What I will say is, again, allow people to tell on themselves. You never should take advice from people who is going to tell you to work against yourself. That's one. Two, you need to always have a solid council of people like your friends, family, in your personal life, the people who really support you and understand you, person to person, in person, right? Never allow people on social media or in your personal life to alter your livelihood based on what their perception is, which can be totally off, totally wrong. You might be a person who's very unconventional. They might be a person who's very traditional, right? See how that works? And their views may not work for your life. How they feel, their ideas, everything may not work for your life. So you need to understand yourself. Always focus on yourself, right? Do you have new downloads? Do you have new ideas? Do you have new ways of, understanding information, processing things, right? And now that we have gotten all of that out of the way, now when it comes to relationships, sociopathic men need to be with sociopathic women, narcissistic men need to be with narcissistic women, lover boys need to be with lover girls. And people in between, whether you are into kinks, whether you are a part of the LGBTQ plus IA community, what have you, find your match. And this is the problem. There's so many different match or mismatch energies that is happening. Nothing is ever going to work out unless people are saying, you know what? I like to engage in multiple different lifestyles at once, right? Today, I might want to be a wife. Tomorrow, I might want to be a 304. Today, I might feel a little narcissistic. Tomorrow,